Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Mahar Ali Noor. उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आप सबकी तैयारी अच्छी चल रही होगी. In the last lecture we studied and discussed about the general use of mobile applications, and today our topic is related to the artificial intelligence platforms. Artificial intelligence. In this lecture, we will discuss about what is artificial intelligence and use of its few platforms. First of all, I would like to say what is artificial intelligence. It is commonly abbreviated as AI, artificial intelligence. If I define artificial intelligence, it refers to machines or softwares. Basically, artificial intelligence refers to machines or softwares. Those softwares are capable to mimic These softwares are capable to mimic human intelligence to perform tasks like learning, reasoning, and problem solving. Artificial intelligence basically depend upon the machines and the softwares which are trained over the thousands of gigabytes and terabytes of data to perform some reasoning, problem solving, and learning skills, and they must use the mimic and they must mimic human intelligence to perform such tasks. If I provide some of the examples of artificial intelligence, first I would like to say about the Siri or Alexa. Siri and Alexa are the voice assistants because such softwares take voice as input and also provide voice as output. So basically, Siri and Alexa are the examples of artificial intelligence applications and softwares because they take voice as input and also provide the answer by analyzing the input in the form of voice as output. If I talk more about some of the usage of artificial intelligence, I would like to say the self-driving cars. Self-driving cars are also using artificial intelligence for collecting the data over the network and perform driving according to the given instructions and locations. So, artificial intelligence are machines or they can be software which can perform human-like intelligent and which can mimic the human intelligence to perform specific tasks. So, artificial intelligence refers to machines or softwares that mimic human intelligence to perform tasks like learning, reasoning, and problem solving. If I discuss about the subdomains of artificial intelligence, so first of all, I must say that artificial intelligence uses the machine learning ML. Basically, it is one of the subdomain of artificial intelligence, and it is called as machine learning. Machine learning basically consists of algorithms. Such algorithms can learn from the data. Machine learnings works on algos, algorithms. Okay, such algorithms are capable to read the data, and they learn the trends and a lot of the other functionalities from the data. So basically artificial intelligence depends upon the machine learning and the type of the model which was used for the training and the amount of the data given to such machine for the training. Second important term is NLP. NLP. It is known as language, natural language processing. So natural language processing is abbreviated as NLP. Artificial intelligence basically enable the machines to understand the text or the speech. For example, if I give you example from the chat GPT. So we can say that this is one of the main example of the natural language processing, because we can take different types of the output from ChatGPT by providing it prompts which are written in natural language. Third one is computer vision. Computer vision basically machines which interpret visual data. For example, visions. For visions, we can identify facial expressions, okay, and we can also identify something through visions, like if we provide a picture to Google Lens, that Google Lens can tell and recognize that picture and that vision, and it can provide us valuable information about that. The fourth thing is related to the robotics. Okay, artificial intelligence is widely being used in the field of robotics because AI-powered physical machines, for example, automated industries are augmented with the robots which are using artificial intelligence for the construction and production of specific product. And moreover, we can use artificial intelligence for some expert system. For example, that medical diagnostic tools for the diagnostic of any type of disease, we can also create some expert system types. So artificial intelligence basically contain some domains like machine learning, natural language processors, computer visions, which can identify and recognize faces and pictures and visions, and robotics, and some other specialized programs. As we studied about the artificial intelligence, that what is artificial intelligence, and we discuss about subdomains. Now, I would like to tell you what are the AI models which are available in the market. As I have told you, there are two types of the resources. One is open source and other is paid or proprietary. Okay, if I discuss about the software or AI model which is used for text generation, that any type of AI model or platform which can be used for the text generation. If I talk about the open source, it is Llama. Basically, it is a model. It is a model, and upon this model, we can apply rules of machine learning and we can train this model via machine learning by providing the data. And Llama is one of the open source model which can be used for text generation. If I talk about the paid and proprietary AI models which are being used in the market nowadays for text generation, I would like to talk about ChatGPT Plus and Claude Pro. ChatGPT Plus or Claude Pro. ChatGPT is also a model which can generate text. If I talk about the image, those models which can be trained by machine learning processes by providing data, such models can generate images. If I talk about open source, it is Stable Diffusion. Okay, and paid DAL-E. DAL-E 3 or Mid-Journey. Okay, as I told you that these models will yield the image. How? If we provide some text in our natural language to such type of model, it will take text input and it will generate an image as output. Therefore, it is said to be image generating model. There are some other models which can be used for some specific words. For example, multimodal. If I talk about the open source model, it is image bind. What is the specialty? It is hybrid or it is multimodal because it is related to the meta. It can take multiple inputs like text, picture, voice as its input, and it will generate an output including all the factors if needed. So such models are known as multimodals. Multimodals can be used for the generation of text, picture, or combination of text, picture, and voice. So, as we know that artificial intelligence can also code, and for the code generation, we can use Code Llama and GitHub Copilot as open source as well as paid and proprietary source. Now, our topic was how to use the artificial intelligence platforms. Okay, I will give you detail Later on, first I would like to clear some of the terms which I missed in the last lecture, as I told you that we will discuss in detail about those terms. So, augmented reality. If I talk about augmented reality, AR, okay, AR basically overlays digital content, overlays overlays digital content, okay, on what it overlays? On real world. Okay, first we have real world, then we overlay digital content on the real world for the production of augmented reality. So we cannot use it directly, as augmented reality is accessible while we use Meta AR glasses. Meta AR glasses. With the help of these glasses, we can overlay digital content on the real world content, and we can access that digital content over the real world content by sitting in our home or at our location with the help of Meta AR glasses. And if we touch that digital content, we feel that we have touched it in real world. Therefore, this term is known as the augmented reality, and it is commonly abbreviated as AR. So it is the overlay of digital content onto the real or physical content in imaginary or augmented reality. So hope so you understand the concept. Meta AR glasses use AI to recognize objects and display contextual information on Meta AI glasses. So that was the concept of augmented reality. Now I would like to clear the concept of virtual reality. It is commonly abbreviated as VR. Virtual reality, basically, we can define it as immersive digital environment accessed via headsets. Okay, what is the difference? That was the overlay of digital content onto the physical content that was accessible by using the Meta glasses. And what is the difference between the augmented reality and virtual reality? Virtual reality is basically a digital environment which can be, what is virtual reality? It is a digital environment. Okay, virtual reality is the digital environment which can be accessed via headsets. Okay, it can be accessed via headsets. I would like to provide example. For example, Oculus Rift. Okay, so Oculus Rift can be used as a headset for accessing that specific digital environment or digital community. Virtual reality is AI generates realistic virtual worlds and adapts scenarios based on user behavior. You can enter into a scenario whatever you want. Just you have to use headsets to enter into the digital environment, and you can access any type of situation according to the your desires and your inputs, which are given to the virtual reality environment. Next, there is a term which is known as meta. Word meta was formerly Facebook. Facebook. Basically, Meta is a technical company which focused on the artificial intelligence, virtual reality, augmented reality, and metaverse. Metaverse. Okay. Metaverse like universe. Okay. Universe is physical and metaverse is the virtual reality or the combination of augmented reality, or we can say that is the combination of artificial intelligence, virtual reality, and augmented reality or computer visions to create a environment or hypothetical environment or digital community, just like our universe, just like our physical universe, that you will be sitting in your room and you will be wearing some glasses or headsets, and by wearing that headsets you will be working imaginary in the augmented reality or virtual reality. So Meta was the one which take the initiative related to the artificial intelligence, and Meta launched the model, open source language model named as Llama. Okay, it is language model. And ImageMind, artificial intelligence that combines the text, images, and audios. Okay, while we use Meta and all other artificial intelligence techniques and all other artificial intelligence platforms, for example, Gemini. Gemini, first its name was Bard or Google Bard. Now it is said as Gemini. It is related to the Google. It is also a artificial intelligence based platform. Number 2 is Chat GPT. Okay, I would like to say what is GPT. Okay, chat means this model you can chat with. Okay, GPT stands for generative pre-trained transformer. Okay, GPT is the abbreviation of generative pre-trained transformer. All the noting which I am noting it down or writing it here, those points are important as related to the MCQs. Okay, and recently a new software named by DeepSeek. Okay, that is launched by China recently. Okay, this platform can also perform multiple tasks. This is R1 model, okay, which is equivalent to ChatGPT plus or O model. So there is a competition between DeepSeek and ChatGPT nowadays. There are a lot of other platforms available. So while we want to use and exploit the artificial intelligence tools or platforms like Gemini, ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Oculus, we have to learn that the most important thing before using the ChatGPT environment or platform, we should know about prompt engineering. Okay, prompt engineering, basically it is the art to ask your issue, scenario, or situation. Basically, prompt engineering is very necessary while crafting the precise instructions for the AI platforms or the to take the desired output from the artificial intelligence platforms. So you have to understand that you need to be very specific. Okay, while doing the prompt engineering, let's suppose if I want to say that artificial intelligence, that artificial intelligence provide me some specific detail. So I am to provide steps that I want to write a code, let's suppose in Python. Okay, that code must be related to visiting supervisors. Okay, that code must take input. That code must be deployed on Hugging Face. That code must be using Streamlit. So don't be confused yourself that I am writing, that I am going to explain you the right form of prompt engineering. Basically, you have to precisely define that what you want to ask from the artificial intelligence platform. For example, if I am using a platform which can generate a code, then and I want a specific task and I want a specific code that should be written by the artificial intelligence platform, I will give it a prompt like that I want to develop an application in Python language, provide me a code in Python language about the visiting staff or visiting supervisor in any institute that must take input from the user. That software should use the graphical user interface of Streamlit and that should be deployed on the Hugging Face. As you know, I have provided all the instructions in the form of steps. Okay, it will understand all the steps and it will provide a specific output related to our task. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These steps must be mentioned or highlighted in the question which is going to be asked or being asked from the artificial intelligence platform. So the right way of asking the question in specific domain is prompt engineering to get the specific and precise output from the artificial intelligence platform. Hopefully you understand the thing that if we want some specific answer in specific domain, so we have to explain or we have to highlight each and everything. After that, answer will be generated. Okay, this answer So answer generated must be checked that is it accurate or not. If it is not accurate, then we have to refine our prompt for getting the specific answer. Therefore, learning the prompt engineering is the key role or key point for using the artificial intelligence platforms. Now, I have been talking about the models and models and models. So, you must all know what are the models in artificial intelligence. Okay. So, now models in artificial intelligence. Basically, models are coded or programmed in different algorithms. So, models are algorithms. These algorithms can be trained over data. Okay, so we have different types of the model which can be used in artificial intelligence. So basically, models are the algorithms. So, what are the algorithms? Algorithms are series of steps or series of computing steps. It has a structures. If this x is equal to y, then do this. If else x is not equal to y, then do this. So it has a lot of combination of series which can be trained over the data. So we can say that the accuracy of any model which is being trained depend on the quality and the amount of the data over which such model was trained. If a model is trained over a 20 GB data, okay, and other model was trained on 100 TB, okay, so it means that there is hell of difference between the training. So we will try to use that model which was trained on the 100 TB data. Similarly, as we know that recently there are two platforms. Number one, ChatGPT, and other is DeepSeek. Okay, so ChatGPT was trained on heavy amount of data, machine learning, heavy amount of data. But DeepSeek, it was trained over other models. Okay, so this is the main difference between ChatGPT and DeepSeek. So DeepSeek can provide us more detailed information. So I was talking about the models. So models were basically algorithms. Such algorithms can use large language models. For example, ChatGPT, GPT-4, 4o, GPT plus, diffusion models, for example, DALI, stable diffusion for the image generation, and multimodals. So, what is the ethical use and general aspect of AI? Ethical use, we have to understand that we have trained a model over a large data and we have input mimic human-like intelligence mimic to take human-like output from that data set or that model. So we have to check few of the things in the output of that artificial intelligence platform. Okay, what should be these? These should be the check of biasness. Either the output from the artificial intelligence is biased or transparent. Okay, it depends upon the training of the model, because we are using mimic of human intelligence. Okay, so as we are using mimic of human like intelligence, so if we trained a model on the data which is specifically related to Hinduism, it is for the sake of example, and other data which is specifically related to the Muslims. So if I want to take the output from two different types of the data sets which have been given to a single model, it will provide me a biased answer related to the Hindu religion. It will provide me a biased answer related to the Muslims. So we have to check that the output of a artificial intelligence platform is biased or transparent. Okay, these are two main points. Number two, we have to check that the privacy. While using artificial intelligence, it is recommended that you have to follow some do's and don'ts. Okay, it is recommended not to share your personal information in the form of prompts. Why? Because artificial intelligence platforms are continuously learning. Continuously learning, or we can say that they are being trained. Trained upon what? Data or our prompts. So the prompts, the questions, the scenarios, the solutions which we required from the artificial intelligence platform, it can store it. So it is recommended, do not share your personal information or your credentials or your banking details with such open source environments, specifically with the artificial intelligence. Number three, the future trends. We can see that the artificial intelligence in the future is going to be used for performing some specific tasks. As we have studied until now, AI, artificial intelligence. The other part or the advanced form of this is generative AI. Generative AI. Generative AI means that artificial intelligence model which can produce an article, a video, audio. It can also produce pictures. It can also produce presentations. It can be used in research. It can also be used in field specific related problems, specific problems. Okay. So why we are saying it generative? Generative because we provide always data in natural language or NLP. Okay. So that artificial intelligence trained model take that data, and that data, after taking and analyzing that data, it can produce different things, like it can produce voice over audio, it can produce an image or picture, it can produce a video, it can produce an article, it can produce a presentation for us, it can produce research articles or some specific domains. Therefore, we are saying it as a generative AI. So ChatGPT is also a form of generative AI. And lastly, I would say that the AI driven solutions are being highly commendable after checking their accuracy. So if we give a problem or specific task to any artificial intelligence platform, so it can produce or yield some specific output. And after checking the credibility of that output, we can check the accuracy. So accuracy is always less than 100% because all of the artificial intelligence platforms are not trained as the human brain is trained. Although human brain cannot also yield 100% output, and so fast and prompt actions and results. So it can be said that the artificial intelligence cannot replace the humans, but those humans who are using artificial intelligence can replace those which are not using it. So we have studied the basic terms of artificial intelligence. In next topic, we will study about the use of ChatGPT and Meta AI. Inshallah, we will be doing it by performing in real or practical and recording the lecture. Inshallah, we will meet soon again.